What's up, people? This is our first video in our series of talk showy.
Kind of like conversations, I don't know.
It's pretty much, yeah, us, our viewpoints. And this one's going to be pretty much about originality and magic. Because so many people, mainly on Dan and Dave tricks,
they try to sound like
try
way
to
too
sound
much.
like Dan and Dave.
It's pretty bad.
It's annoying almost. I would be PO'd.
They talk in monotone and all that.
Yeah, it's sad.
Alright,
And,
so the spectator chooses a card. The only people that ever talked like that before were Dan and Dave, and now everybody talks like it. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, and so the message we're pretty much trying to get across is put originality in magic again, please.
He puts comedy in it.
People I want to credit who are good at originality in their own pattern and things of that sort. Jordan Lapping. That man. Oh my gosh.
Our best friend.
So,
no, I'm just kidding.
So original. Everything, even if it's not his, even the cuts. Go to his channel, Jordan Lapping, and check out he does the Jackson 5 by Dan and Dave. He even makes that his own little pattern and everything, his style.
And he's a pro magician, right?
I don't know. But
he
he's
hangs
good.
out with Dan and Dave a lot, that's all I know.
People like that. We need to add more originality in magic, overall. Once again. And,
we don't know what quite to talk about because this is not really scripted or anything, but let's see another topic.
Another person who kind of talks like Dan and Dave, who I kind of can, he's allowed to, I think. Josh Brand. He is amazing.
He's good enough that he has the respect to do it.
But yeah, he tries to sound like Dan and Dave. Monotone, and his style is like Dan and Dave's. Dan and Dave, we also like to credit, they are amazing magicians. Just
not many people that aren't magicians know about him, but they all know about Chris Angel and the stupid stuff he does.
It's almost like if you're walking down the street and you saw Chris Angel, you'd go up to him and you would ask him to see a trick. And you would expect him to, like, float up and fly off the top of a building, because that's what Chris Angel does. But then if he pulled out a deck of cards, you'd be kind of burned out, honestly. But then if you saw some random guy with cards, you would kind of have the same feeling. I get that a lot when I'm doing street magic, just roaming the streets. People look at me like I'm a schizophrenic idiot just because I'm carrying around cards. Or they think I'm doing some illegal poker type thing.
Gambling.
And I think that's kind of sad.
But gets busted for.
That's why I honestly think people like David Blaine, Dan and Dave, Aaron Fisher, Justin Miller, Daniel Garcia, people who are revolutionizing street magic. And it's kind of getting rid of that, like, if you go up to someone and say, I'm a magician, they're automatically going to think, oh, top hats, rabbits, doves, and sponge balls,
floating,
levitating. And I think that's a stereotype that we need to get rid of in magic, because street magic is so much more than having a prop box and your assistant does all the work by disappearing. Which I give credit, because that still takes a lot of skill and presentation.
Chris Angel, we were kind of dissing him, but he's a good magician. To do the stuff that he does really takes a lot of time and effort, and to be as popular as he is. And David Blaine, man, he's good. He's popular.
David Blaine, I think, brought street magic originally. His first TV special, I think, was really revolutionary in street magic, because that's pretty much what he did the whole time, was street magic. His newer stuff, kind of dive of death, and like when he freezes himself.
I mean, it's still pretty cool because it takes some skill. But
yeah, but street magic, like, he brought that into the picture, and I think what we need to get people who don't do magic to do is realize that it's not a fake deck, because everybody thinks that too. Oh, well, there's more than one nine of spades in that deck. And kind of appreciate the skill you have, like, right away, almost, instead of, oh, well, he's obviously, takes, like, I did my little cousin's birthday party, and, yeah, no, they wouldn't shut up, and they all thought I was fake until the end of the show, is when they finally realized, oh, he did that good, and I should respect
what
his
people
skill.
will say is that it's fake. If it's not fake, then show me the solution, and you don't want to give away some of your best tricks I mean, Dan and Dave don't go around saying, "Oh, yeah, here's how I do this trick." They do it, and people respect it for it, but they think it's fake because of stereotypical magicians.
One thing I don't like is the Magic Biggest Secrets Revealed. That show. Because that kind of gives off that stereotypical, oh, well, there's obviously some sticky tape on the bottom card, and that's how it stuck to whatever. That's how you made it disappear. And two, it also reveals people who actually work for their magic and work to make those effects, and that's how they get money. Like, the one that really ticked me off is when they had David Blaine's card through window. Because that trick was that punched a lot of people in the face, I'll say, in Magic, because you just can't do that. But then they just kind of give it away like it's nothing. And David Blaine had to think about that himself, and it's just gone. Just because somebody wanted to make some easy money and make a dumb show revealing magic.
And before we keep going on this video, we have about 6 minutes so far in the thing, and unsponsored can only go till 10. But we're just gonna say, what do you think about conversations like this? If you like them, if you don't like them, we like to hear what our viewers think, because you guys are the reason why we have this. Shut up. The reason why we have this account. We like to know what you think. If you think this is stupid, you don't want to hear conversations about what we think we're stupid, we don't even know what we're talking about, that's fine. We'd like to hear that. We're thinking about doing some conversation, just some random stuff, like some sports, maybe. I don't know if you guys like that. Maybe
bowling.
Bowling, yeah, cool guy. But some basketball, I don't know, maybe some video games even. Maybe some stuff you've seen on the news. We're going to do some conversations about that. Oh yeah, he can just talk all he wants. But we can keep doing that. Depends on what you guys think. Leave some comments down below and tell us what you think. So, I don't know what else to talk about. We're about 7 minutes, so if we've bored you to death so far, you probably want to stay in the video. So,
yeah, tell us, because we'll stop making these, because I do feel dumb doing this, but I'm trying to get my viewpoints out so it gets out to everybody else. And I know people probably don't think I know a lot about Magic, but that is honestly, that's like my life now. So I kind of know what I'm talking about a little bit, I hope. So, but if you guys like these, tell us, subscribe, rate, all that jazz. And yeah, so what do we want to talk about next?
I think this is about it, because the people that are bored are getting pretty bored with the video, and the people that keep watching are kind of like, wow, I gotta go make dinner or something like that. So that'll be about it. Whatever you guys think of this, please comment below, and we will post a new video maybe today. Comment down there. Subscribe over there.
Yeah.
What's that? We're getting new at this, but we're gonna put a new video up today. Maybe a Magic video or another conversation video.
Definitely
we're not quite
Magic
sure,
video.
but please comment below. We like to hear your guys' opinions. That was his spread, or not spread, card spring. Close. I'm not the best as he is, but yeah. So this has been a long conclusion, but
this is pretty much our intro video, trying to get out like our viewpoints and see if people like it. If not, tell us. We'll get rid of it all, and yeah. So watch. Thank you. Peace.